Welcome back to Davis Drives, guys. With all good things, change must come. There's Calvin. And Trista's behind the camera. But as a business of 50 years, we have changed and evolved a lot of times. And here's some more changing and evolving. But it's going to be in a good way. It's going to include you guys. So people get upset because trucks come and go. Some trucks never make their way to the website. Others sit on the website for months sometimes. Tow trucks, huge part of our business. Supply and demand is a factor. Once again, kind of like it was in COVID. Square bodies, of course, we know they're very popular. Classic cars, the three-wheelers that have been asked about every time that one of them is in a... I can have one in the background of a video with a towel over top of it where you can only see this much of it, and somebody will comment or ask. If you turn around right now, you'll see another one in the background right there. They're everywhere. They're like little spiders. We got them on every inch and every corner and every crevice. But also parts. Certain parts, such as, I don't have one in here, but I'll show you all another building. Bumpers, roll bars, weld wheels, things like that. So we have determined that there is way more demand than we have supply even. And the most fair way for us to do anything is to give back to anybody that is a subscriber, a follower, a like on one of our Facebook pages, whatever it is. So we have decided, and more than anybody, Trista behind the camera has started to put together a full list of phone numbers for a mass text message. It's not going to always work, but when it is going to work is when something comes in and you guys have been asking, can I please get it before y'all touch it? Can I please get it before you spend money on it? Can I please get it? Please get it. Now, there's two sides to that. I say our customer base is 50-50 divided. Let's just use, I don't know. Here comes the rain. Let's pick a good example. This Suburban. Half of you guys are backyard mechanics. Kudos. That's awesome. You've got the time, you've got the knowledge, you've got a toolbox full of tools that you didn't get for free. You paid for them, but you're able to work on a truck like this. So when I say this truck is decent, but the gauges don't work or it's got a leak, which most every square body has a leak, the doors need to be adjusted, you guys can do that stuff essentially for free, where it costs me or it costs the next guy because they've got to send it somewhere. So you may want a better price and be able to buy it like it is. And there's an example of a cool bumper. Somebody probably will want that bumper. We might take it off. Here's the way we can show you guys. So this system, we're not going to send you any spam. We're not going to send you any crazy stuff. Let's just say Jegs, Summit, or Blueprint Motors. Shout out, Jegs, Summit, or Blueprint Motors sends us a crate 572, 632 for us to put in this thing. I don't want to pull this motor out and put it on Facebook. And I sure don't want to pull it out and put it in the corner of the shop where we just finished. A guy had a coronary when I told him our original shop that's been in business since the 50s, I finally cleaned up officially for the first time ever. Complete, gutted, took everything out of the woods. We threw away blocks, heads, transmissions, transfer cases by the dumpster load. If we hadn't used it in 20 or 30 years, it's probably not going to use it. Now, we've already twice been like, daggone, there was one in there and we could have used it, but it's gone. So we'll put parts, we'll put pieces, we'll put a little bit of everything. Am I getting to the gist of it, Trista? Is it making sense? I hope so. We want you guys to be first hand. Now, this is also where you look at a truck like this and you're like, you know what? I like it, but I want the other stuff done to it. Well, obviously, that's not going to be the same price point. But what I envision is, let's just take a set of tires, for example. The easiest thing I can use. Nope, one more right here. Bug shields. Bug shields from the 70s and the 80s and 90s. I take a picture. I post a picture with a description and a price. If you want it, send a message. Trista will get it. We can ship it to you. Whatever the case may be. We will work through it. It will not be a perfect scientific answer immediately. but it will allow you people to see stuff before it hits the website. And you're also getting upset because a lot of people are like, I never saw the truck hit the website. I never saw the truck hit the website. I still get calls about this because videos still surface about this blue square body that sold 2 years ago now, almost exactly. And people still call. I never saw it. It did not ever hit the website. The man saw it when it was 85 or 90% done. He told us what he wanted done. It got finished. It got delivered to his doorstep. It was his, at that time, second purchase. Now he's purchased another truck from us. So we like our customer base. The old saying was, my dad used to bring this home every time he came back from a meeting when I was still a kid and I was still starting to do some advertising. And we had advertisers knocking down our doors. Why are you spending money to find new customers? What's wrong with your old ones? And that couldn't be a better statement. We have you guys. We have the best group of customers, followers, subscribers. You might not be able to buy today, but you might be in a month or two from now. And we want you guys to be on there so you can see stuff and what it's going for and be ahead of the curve. It's going to help out you guys that are backyard mechanics more than anybody because you can save it before all the money gets spent on it. So let's roll into the shop and I'm going to show you guys some examples. So Trista says, I haven't explained it yet. Sorry, I thought I did. It is a mass texting service. Your information will be private. We will have your phone number in our phone and it will be responded to during business hours. This is not my personal phone texting you. This is not AJ. It's not Trista. It's our company phone that we use for filming texting you guys. So if we do send something out at 5 and you respond at 8, you might not get an answer till the next day. But it's a mass texting. And we have it dedicated to 4 categories, right? Yeah. 4. Trista's behind the camera, making this all go right. I should just turn the camera around and let her explain it. Parts, tow trucks, square bodies, 3-wheelers, and ATVs, which may also include like a dune buggy or an electric car. And again, you don't have to do anything. It's going to pop up like a text message from your friend. If you don't like what you see, you do nothing. But if you do inquire further, you just send them text. Easy as that. And we'll get right back to you. Well, right behind us is a great example. You guys might not see this truck for 2 or 3 weeks. It's a very, very decent stepside, black, nice cammed sounding small block with some of the worst exhaust I've ever seen. I can't even weld, but I could put that exhaust on there better than is on there. So that's got to go. The undercarriage needs cleaning. In my quick check over, the alternator gauge and the temperature gauge are not working. Those are not things that make this not a cool truck. But we will end up spending lots of time fixing those things, getting it to the right point. It's got a great set of tires. The lift kit seems good. It steers good. I feel a little bit of play. It might end up needing a tie rod. The interior needs a good detailing. Trista says that it smells like, what does it smell like, Trista?
Giraffe food.
It smells like giraffe food currently inside. So I don't know if you guys know what giraffe food sounds like. I've been teasing the kids we're going to get a giraffe one day. So I don't know if she's been sniffing some food or researching it, what to feed them. But I guess it smells like giraffe food inside. So I guess we'll be detailing the interior. Not sure about giraffe food. I'm not sure on that. But this is a cool truck. It's got a wood floor bed. Yeah, it's got a decent lift. We don't currently have our patented, perfected smell-o-vision. Trista thought I was doing steps. No, we're patenting something else. We're patenting smell-o-vision. And we don't have that yet, so you can't smell the giraffe food smell inside. The door panels are a little loose. They got to be addressed. But it's a good truck. It's actually a very solid truck. Door just closed good. Right behind it is another project truck with a big block in it that everything from the frame down is awesome. Shoot a little clip underneath of it, Trista. I mean, it's got tubing and cages and stuff wrapped around and traction bars and, oh, catch the side over here. I mean, it's got stainless exhaust that's shiny like a set of new wheels. But it needs body and paint work. It needs interior work, but it does sound healthy. So those are just a couple examples right there. Now, the second side of this whole deal is parts. And as you can see, there's tires, there's wheels, there's parts, there's hitches, there's receivers, there's parts in a box, there's a cool headache rack, there's Nerf bars, there's tubular stuff that you can't buy anymore that got discontinued in the 80s. We love to keep it around, but we're out of space. This building here, we keep cleaning out and it keeps filling up. And this is just one of multiple sections you guys have seen in the past. This hot rod. Somebody's probably got a neighbor or friend that loves a hot rod. This car here, this 8-wheeler. The list goes on. While we're over here, has anybody figured out where these are going yet? They're currently still in my way, and they don't move real well. So we're getting ready to mount them up. Then we'll show you where they're going. I think this is going to work out well. I think you guys are going to be a lot more included, and I feel like it's going to work great. Now, it's going to take a little effort. We'll still do our videos. We'll still do everything we're doing, but I think it will show you guys and showcase things a little bit more. And then if you want more information, we can get it for you. And it will also help because I never like a customer to be upset. I just sold a square body to a customer that missed out on 5 trucks in a row. And he still wasn't upset. But I get customers that call sometimes, they're upset and they've never bought a thing in the world. They're like, well, I didn't even know about it. I'm like, well, what are you watching? Well, I only watch on Facebook. Well, until recently, we didn't even use Facebook. Barely at all. More of our stuff is stolen on Facebook and posted to other groups than I've ever seen for scams. So I don't like Facebook. He never looked at Instagram. He never looked at TikTok. He never looked at YouTube. I can't help that. What he was looking at never got there. You guys saw it because one of your YouTube customers bought it. But he missed out on 5 trucks. And he wasn't even upset. He said, JW, I tell you I'll get with you tomorrow and you sell it that night. I'm like, yeah, it happens. And, you know, at that point, I'd be frustrated, but he stuck in there. He finally got a truck. He's in love with it. It's already gotten to him. And the 6th time's a charm for him. So we're not selling a little 3-wheel square body that we're currently waiting on a tire and wheel for. That's what I'm going to give Trista to drive back and forth to work when she complains about gas money. You just got to charge it every night. You go remember to do that? I paid the electric bill, so you don't have to worry. So much cool stuff. Tracks, a Duramax engine with an Allison transmission. You guys will be seeing more of these parts. That Bronco top, a freaking pump. I don't know. We're only going to show you guys what you asked for. So when you tell us you want to be part of parts, you want to be part of square bodies, you want to be part of 3-wheelers, we'll send you the stuff. And on the 3-wheelers, the reason, in case you guys are new, that we don't buy these to sell. Everybody says, you're a dealer, you have to sell everything. I can assure you, I'm a dealer and I don't have to sell anything. These can all go home and be in my personal garage. All this stuff could be just for fun and, you know, we can be a YouTuber, but that's not what we do. We do sell, but not everything. So every now and then you will see a personal square body, or you will see a customer's truck, or you will see a 4-wheeler that may or may not be for sale. Once the collection is complete, every style, every model, every brand, every year, then just a shaking her head, but there's a reason for it, then the other stuff will be for sale. And I have some stuff that's definitely duplicates and triplicates, and I have sold some, Trista. Some of them have gone away. Not as many as show up, but it's a balance. It's all going good. And she still didn't understand how geeked out a person gets when they've never, ever seen one of these, but they heard of them. Guess what? You just can't go to Polaris and say, hey, can you show me a 250X from 1980 something? They can't recreate that. They don't have it. So somebody's will get to see this. Maybe they had one. Maybe their uncle had one. Maybe their dad had one that passed away. And they want to sit on it. And sitting on it and feeling the handlebars does something for them. That makes me happy. It makes customer happy. So, what have I left out, Trista, since you're so critiqued on things? I'm going to show you guys the doors apart on this truck in a few minutes. This truck got new felts, runs, and the doors all fully lubricated, and they work like absolute butter. I still haven't told them. I'm a good YouTuber. I'm keeping them engaged, Trista. You have to email. Gosh darn it. You have to email Trista, Trista. Is that right? Mm-hmm. Good. Trista, Trista, at davisautosales with an S.com, your phone number, and then she will add you to that list. And we might do a couple little tests. So if you see something that comes through that says test, we're just learning it, guys. But once we get that infrastructure with the thousands and thousands and thousands of people in it, she's already got it going today. I mean, going strong. Then you will have the first opportunity before the millions in the World Wide Web get a chance to see things. Have I finally got it close? Because it's really hot in here. I'm sweating a lot. Do you think we have it? That is Trista at davisautosales.com. Also, if you see something in the video at any point, bookmark that. You can email her. She will bug me, ask me, what's the deal with that fan? What's the deal with that black and red wire? I don't care what you guys ask. You can ask. You see stuff in videos that I don't even see. I watch the video and look at the comments sometimes, and I'm like, what is he talking about? Black this or that, or blue this or that? And I'm like, go back to the video, and I see it, and I'm like, daggone, forgot about that. So anyway, that's where we're at, guys. I want y'all to have all the opportunities possible. I want to try to make everybody happy. You're never going to make everybody happy. We fully know that. This is just the world we live in. But I want to try my best to do it and include you guys. Let's go through one more section while we're walking, Trista. And I'm also going to try to do a Wednesday lot walk for vehicles. And I think we'll do a Thursday shop walk for projects. How's that sound? That means you have to do that on Wednesday and Thursday so that I don't forget. As we get wheels that are ready, we'll snap a picture, we'll send them. Different stuff. Everything from $100 wheels to $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 wheels. Everything you could imagine. That's wheels as in a set of 4, just so you guys know. Our wheels are not 20 grand. People think they're 20 grand. Our wheels, Davis Off-Road wheels, are roughly $5,500. But it says times 4. That means you get 4. I had so many people come up to me at the Jamboree, and they're like, I am almost ready to buy your wheels, but I just can't bring myself to spend 20 grand. I'm like, well, you need 4 sets? And they're like, no. I went on the website, and it's that times 4, and it's not times 4. That means you get 4. So there's Daniel's little plug for today, because he gets bombarded with that question. You get 4. We don't sell 1. We sell 4. That's the price for 4. It's not 20 grand. Some guys were saving up to pay it, though. They were excited. And I'll just walk through here. You guys can kind of see what we battle with. And it's a good battle. I mean, who has 44-inch groundhogs with stickers on them? How about chrome wagon wheels that we took brand new out of the box? You guys might recognize these. These were the same ones we put on the Fall Guy truck. They're hard to find. Very hard to find. Brand new F450 wheels off of 2026 with 30 miles. There's a whole lot of stuff. Every building's full of it. Here's a brand new set of 3520s, 28518s. A lot of these things are, they don't need to see me. They like seeing the tires. These are a lot of things that are over. These are mine. These were bought for my red Chevrolet, and Daniel said, they're too small. I said, I like that idea. Need bigger. He said, yeah, you need bigger. These are 46 Baja Pro XS's. There are 4. The other one's over there. 38s and 18s, 37s and 22s. A lot of this stuff's ordered for customers, and then they go bigger, smaller. We end up with it. You don't have to pay to ship it. It's all right here. Some of the stuff like these are the early slot mags. I mean, just cool stuff. Modular 8-lug wheel. No, 6-lug. Old school Bart wheel. Wagon wheels with groundhogs. Weld wheels. Rally wheels. And we do keep some of this stuff, so you will every now and then see something like some of these sets I won't sell, because if a customer comes in and says, I don't want boggers and 14 wide wheels. I want a set of rallies and 35. Boom. 10 minutes later, you're ready to go. So don't ever hate on the tire and wheel combo, because it's 24 or 36 lug nuts away or 32 lug nuts away from a change. It's really easy. Not a big deal. Daniel doesn't like it when I interrupt the shop for like, hey, we got to change tires and wheels real quick, but we figured it out. Here comes the rain again. You'll get wet going back across the street, Trista. And then NOS parts. This may be the best part. We tried logging this stuff on the website. Again, we don't like Facebook. This stuff will sell. You can post weld wheels on Facebook. They'll sell immediately. That doesn't make me excited as it does a customer. Then he sends me a picture. Check out my truck with the weld wheels that came from you. Some of those weld wheels we've been saving for over 20 years. So sharing the love, yes, you have to pay us for it, but we're still sharing the love of some things you cannot buy. Money doesn't buy it because it doesn't exist. There's no groundhogs with stickers on them. There's no weld wheels that are already ready and 16 inches wide. They're somewhere, but you're not going to find them if you search for them, because I search all the time trying to find stuff. Poor Grimace. Maybe Grimace? Maybe? I'll even sell the tires and wheels off Grimace, put it on jack stands if I have to. It's just time for some cleansing. It's time to be able to give back more, and we are fully team player for square bodies, trucks, ATVs, accessories, anything we can do. And I feel like this is the best way for us to do it. So have we got all the points, Trista? They know how to contact us. They understand how it works. Reiterate. Trista at davisautosales.com. Tell us what section you want to be in. Maybe you want to be in all three, all four. There's four. Messed up already. All right. And we'll send it your way. She's already got all the ones from last night and this morning caught up. So she'll keep on building it. It'll be a list forever. And if you ever not want to be on that list, hit stop. When she says stop, you're deleted. You're out of it. You can't come back. Don't call me and be upset when you see a brown Blazer that you were hoping for, but you weren't on that list because you're too late. Did you clean the camera lens? Because it's probably going to be a real blurry video.
No, I didn't. It's the same.
Is that better, guys? We don't have smudges on there anymore. I wish y'all could see my phone. It's pretty funny. It's covered with Blakely stickers. We'll stitch a couple things together. We'll be back at you guys tomorrow. So here's a little rundown of a square body door while it's apart. This one's getting new window tracks, felts.
So you don't
what would you call it? Runs? Window runs?
Felt runs and belt moldings.
Felt runs and belt moldings. I guess that's the technical jarming terminology. And everything inside the door lubricated. As you can see, they get very dry from no lubrication. It's hard to see down there, but there's the real guts and the meat and potatoes. This particular truck, the cool part was, as he's taking it apart, every single screw, bolt, nut so far, other than one little one that probably came out for a window motor at some time, was exactly original and not monkeyed with. Now, you won't see this normally. That is for the power mirrors, which have been added to this truck, making it very unusual. But also, when you look behind the door, other than just dust, you can see that this truck's never been repainted in those areas because all the paint scheme is exactly the same. A little faded, but not by much. So it's really nice to see one when taken apart like that. And all the proper GM screws still there. And that thing's working like absolute butter. All right, you guys fell in love with this truck and how original and solid it was. And it really is a cool unit. But I do want to show you something that I forgot to point out in the earlier videos. That is a very big protector they used back in the day. Is this spray wax protectant. Cosmoline is one of the ones, but you see it and it looks nasty and it looks gritty, but it actually protects. And the underside of this truck was sprayed also. Now, it will clean off, and we will clean some of it off in this video, or not in this video, but in a future video, I'll show you all the process. It is pouring down raining currently, but this stuff right here will come off. And it has served its job of almost 40 years protecting this vehicle. So awesome stuff they used, definitely helped. Now this truck would have survived anyway because it wasn't ever in the elements, but somebody took the time, spent the money instead of the bogus crap they sell you these days at the dealer, and actually protected it very well. So once Alvin gets done a little cleaning, he'll do the undercarriage as well, which has also survived extremely perfect. Look at these squares and triangles. Little cutouts that normally have a problem have been very well protected because of that coating and the fact that it never was in the elements. Nothing's going to protect it completely from rust, but that has sure helped a ton. Not the greatest day for deliveries, but there goes AJ in a dune buggy. It is raining its butt off out here. And of course, a convertible dune buggy with no top gets delivered. Never ideal. Got a little something to show you guys on this square body Suburban. It's crazy how different social medias and different pages things go crazy. You know, we had a few of you guys watch this thing, comment about it, but on, I believe it was TikTok, I think it got 100,000 plus views in just one video, and then another 50 or 60,000. So Alvin is actually cleaning off some of the protective wax. Now all of it won't come off, and we don't want to take all of it off, but this right here is actually a protective wax that was sprayed on this vehicle when it was basically new. Far better than what's done today when you pay the dealer all that money to do nothing. And I'm sorry, I got some raindrops on the camera. Be back. So even though this vehicle did not spend any time, and I do believe it, the customer wouldn't have had any reason to lie, but it spent no time in salt or inclement weather. Always garaged since brand new. You can look under it and tell that. We've looked under tens of thousands of trucks, so you know what you're looking for. This one is spotless underneath, but it does have some of that wax protectant under there that definitely did not hurt. It would have not stopped rust, but it did not hurt to have it on this particular truck, which is really neat. So Alvin's doing a little bit of cleaning to get some of it off, and again, it won't all come off, and it doesn't need to come off, but it does look not as pretty as just nice white paint would look. I'll try to zoom in a little bit. You can see there where it was sprayed on.